Hey family, I just heard some very disturbing news. This is your boy Haywood Barber on the Haywood Barber Show. Thanks for being here. I'm glad you're here. And I gotta give a shout out to all you people because you guys are sincerely telling everybody about the show, and I really appreciate that. The music tracks that I've been playing for the last few days, because I'm in transition, I'm moving. This house sold. Well, anyway, you know how that goes. Got to make sure that the closing is all done. Well, anyway, I'm prepping this one, moving into another one. So I've been on double duty. Plus, I got to go do my presentations and everything up in the Maryland area. So, I'm on double duty. So my studio is actually down. So I don't have that many tracks. But anyway, I love you. I love you very much. And I'm learning that, I'm also having my favorite dessert in the entire world, which is rum raisin ice cream with Madeleine French cookies, Madeleine cookies, which are from France. You can only get them from Starbucks, certain Starbucks at that, with Reese's peanut butter cup chopped up in it, and it's soft. I like my ice cream soft. But anyway, so this is helping me with this troubling news that I heard that Gandolfini, the guy that played Sopranos, Tony, the lead character, died in Italy. You know, even though it's he went to his home. That's his home, I believe. But he died. Yo, y'all, get it all. Don't wait. I know, again, this show is not about money, but money makes it better. You know, I'm going to tell you a story. Well, let me tell you right now. You know, there's a story about going to heaven and the guy that manages heaven, I forgot his name, at the gate. And somebody was going into heaven and it was like, what's that shiny stuff on that hill? And Peter, I believe it's Peter that handles the gate, said, oh, that's all the stuff that you could have had, but you never used it. You never tried for it. You never went for it. So we just throw it up there. That's where all the other people's stuff is too. That don't go for it. The person that decides to go for it, he gets everybody else's stuff plus his stuff. So the stories. I probably messed it up, right? But go get it, man. You can get it. You just gotta have faith that you deserve it. The whole deal with getting anything you want and using the Holy Spirit, God's the Holy Spirit is for us to use. It's God sends the Holy Spirit to do our bidding for us, that He is willing to allow us to do. Man, people mess this part up so badly. The Holy Spirit is not just for when something goes badly wrong and then you pray and then the Holy Spirit comes through for you. You can have an okay life and then say, Holy Spirit, I want to jump it up and just take me to the stratosphere. I want to be a multi-millionaire by the end of 6 months. Quite frankly, it could be done in 3 months. And just go for it. And the Holy Spirit will be there to assist you on God's behalf. Come on. But you gotta believe. And that's the serious problem. Most people don't believe they deserve it. Go get your thing, y'all. So y'all have to bear with me with the music, but I love the music. I play the tracks that really resonate with me, and they got something in it that I remember and I think about. I love you very, very much. Get into the habit of telling everybody you know that you love them. Not even just the people that you make love to, or the people that you're married to, or the people that you have blood relations with. You gotta get liberal with your love, man, and watch how God blesses you. I'm telling you, I watched it. Enjoy some of this ice cream. So look, family, seriously though, this reminds me about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. That silly what was it? Some kind of news thread that was talking about Eddie Murphy had passed and on some kind of ski trip or some kind of slide device on a snowy mountain or some nonsense. And I felt the same way. You know, somebody that I like a lot. I don't know him, but I like him a lot. And poof, just gone. You know. And this guy I like a lot. I like that Soprano dude. I like his acting. I liked his flavor. I liked knowing that he wasn't a real bad dude or nothing like that. You know, that he was a good guy. But I gotta tell you, live this day as if it's your last. You know, I remember my favorite book in the entire world is Og Mandino's book, The Greatest Salesman in the World. One of my first PMA books that my first mentor gave me to read, and it like put me on a path. It saved my life, honestly. I could easily tell you that it saved my life. It put me on a thinking path of The Science of Getting Rich talk about. It gave me a thinking substance to let me develop a whole new way of thinking despite where I was living. Right? Because y'all know I grew up in the projects. I grew up in the ghetto, Spanish Harlem. And so many people, and my brother and I was talking about this while we were on the road. And he and I do a lot of talking when we're on the road. And he and I have been taking care of some financial matters for our parents. So we've been on the road a lot lately together. And we've been talking. And I mentioned one of our childhood friends, one of mine that I went to private school, and this guy was a star. He was smart. He was probably a genius for all I know. And for sure he was going to be a neurosurgeon or something like that. But, you know, after 20 years and seeing him, and I told my brother the story of how, you know, he came to one of our best friend's house, and he has a cookout every year, and he came with 2 quarts, 2 40 ounces of Old English. And I ain't nothing wrong with that, because that was a kind gesture. And when, you know, the wife took was taking the 40 ounces away, he kept one for himself. And that's not even the issue. That's not even the point. The point is that from the aspiration that this gentleman had as a pre-teen and through teenage life, because we actually went through teen, this guy was gonna be a superstar, but just because of he was a byproduct of the neighborhood. He didn't influence the neighborhood influenced him. And that happens so often. And I'm not saying nothing about him, other than what the sad state of affairs, how life can turn on a dime for you rather than, against you rather than for you. And that's what happened to him. And it happens to a lot of our children in our community, especially if you don't have the right kind of parents that nurture the ground. And fortunately for this guy, his mother was, you know, I don't know if she was a teacher or not, but she was a strict disciplinarian. She was a single mother, and she was doing absolutely everything possible in order to influence how he was being raised and nurture that genius that he had. Now, what happened along the way, I don't know. Something could have happened with him and his father. Something that could have happened with him and, you know, somebody could have touched him. You know, so many different things could go wrong mentally that will change that whole flow. But live this day as if it's your last. Get as much material in you that helps you with your overall attitude. I mean, and I know that there's a lot of people that grow up from the projects and from those kind of backgrounds that won't open themselves up to new thought patterns other than other than going to church. And I'm so glad that I went to a private school, parochial school, so I had that church influence plus. And I'm not a Catholic, and I never became a Catholic either. But I had that foundation in me, which was both good. And trust me, I had my bout with drugs and cocaine and alcohol and the whole shebang. But reading those books as a teenager set a seed in me of a success consciousness, a rich consciousness, for riches, for opulence, for big, for to want things. And now I'm content with small. I've had all the big houses. I've had all of the, the better areas. Live in the areas where 5% of America lives in, and all. I mean, I've done all of that, and now I'm getting ready to give away my entire wardrobe, down to maybe a couple of suits and maybe 7 or 10 shirts and just a couple of pairs of slacks and a sport coat just for when I need it for presentations. But I mean, the stuff I have is ridiculous. And please put as much, get a dream, follow it, write it down, put a goal to it. Right now, there's so much stuff on Google, so much stuff on Yahoo, Amazon, those places where you can learn so much stuff free until it's time for you to find a mentor. Get a mentor. Be okay to pay for a mentor. If you're really serious about growing yourself and setting up a real legacy for you and your family. I have no problems. I paid I'm sure over $100,000 in information of different areas of growth that I wanted to know, and I didn't want to BS. Right? You get this time when you stop just BSing, and I remember reading when I first started learning real estate investing, and I read over almost 100 books. And the 100 books helped me, but I had to get to the next level, but I was doing deals, right? I was doing deals. My first deal was $6,700. I had to split it with somebody, my sister, believe it or not. But anyway, but then I started doing more deals and more deals. But then when I started getting the money, I started investing in real material, real information, getting a real mentor, and that's what made me get so big so fast. And everybody was like, you so lucky. I wasn't. I'm very, very blessed. Very, very blessed, no doubt. Sickle cell and all that. Despite all of that, I've never settled on it. My mother was the number one person in my life that never let me settle on any of my faults or any of my anything that I could have been labeled as a cripple. She never gave me that. She never let me live. And I know personally people that if they heard this, the doctor told them, child, well, your son's probably going to have some issues and they're not going, and they lived on that. And they pushed that on them. And right now, some of the crippling effects is that because a parent is letting them live in that place, in that label. Don't let labels stop you from being super successful. Get information in you. Be okay to pay for good information. But meanwhile, there's a slew of free information on YouTube and Google and Amazon and Yahoo and all those places. So go there and get a lot of information. Decide what it is that you just have a little interest in, and let God manifest that little into something super big. There's no time to waste. You never know, And look, I mean, God knows what your ability is, and if you're not using it, you're just sitting on it, obviously you'll lose it. But He might even have a whole different kind of attitude towards people that just don't do nothing, sit around and be lazy, playing dumb games all day long. Now, if you was a hard worker and you getting your game on, then you go play games. That's fine. But if you sitting around doing nothing and being nothing, and being about nothing, yeah, come on, it's ridiculous. And don't be ridiculous. Ridiculous is not a place to be. Find something that you like to do and decide to make a craft out of it, make a profession out of it, and you become the expert and make people have to come to you. Seriously. Whew, man. Anyway, let's rock and roll. Let's listen to some music. Yeah. Yeah. just in case, y'all, if I don't get back to let the music play out, and I don't get back to you. This is the Haywood Barber Show. This is Haywood Barber, and this is just a reflection of how I feel about certain things. For a little bit I was doing a thing about Obama and the water cooler moments and all that kind of stuff. Then I hurt myself real bad, and then I got in a real bad accident and all that. I don't even know if you guys even know all about that stuff. And I kind of changed the format, started playing music, and then started coming up with different topics, and probably being more optimistic and more showing people how to have a positive mental attitude and how to get more out of life. And I think I like this format. I really do. But I will infuse my opinion about things, about how I feel. I got strong opinions about a lot of things. Originally, when I started this show off of a different platform, it was called the OAE Show, an opinion about everything. Because I do have an opinion about everything, especially our children. And I have a real deep thing about lazy kids, especially lazy boys. Now, I have children, and I've had my share of rushing them out of laziness and rushing them out of just being, nitwits playing games and sitting around doing nothing. I still have issues with some of my children when I try to show them that it's more apt to be a strong pusher towards whatever it is that you want. Don't be that kind of kid that sits around playing games all day long. If you want to play games all day long, then you should be busting your butt with whatever it is that you're trying to achieve at that moment, or for the long haul, and then come home, play games, and be about nothing. Because it's, some people need that. I'm not that kind of dude. I don't sit around playing games. Sometimes I have my challenges with TV from time to time, but I work hard all the time, and I'm 50, and I still work hard, and I still get things done, and it's still about moving. I don't, for the most part, you guys know that I'm on like early retirement. But I still move. I still do more in one day in most cases than the young population in a whole week. Not all teenagers, obviously, young 20-somethings, but a lot of them. They don't have the work ethic. And then really I put it on us. I put the lazy teenagers that I had when they were teenagers was my fault. Wanting to give them a little bit more of a cushiony life than I had, which is ridiculous. It's actually stupid. And it is very stupid. And you get the rich folk, most rich folk won't do that. Middle class folk will do that. Rich folk won't do that. But, and I learned my lesson. And it took a lot of time for those children that happen to be lazy to get out of it and spin away from it. And I'm forced with that right now, dealing with a teenager that's lazy, but we seem to coddle around that nonsense. And I'm saying to you, don't do it. It's better for you to kick them in the ass, in the behind, and put them out if you have to make them go. Get going. And if they just simply don't do anything, in my opinion, then I say, boom, I'll get up and leave. And you can stay there, but you're going to have to take care of the mortgage and all that kind of stuff. Eventually, somebody's coming in to tell you got to leave. But you do however you want. But you're not going to sit up on my dime and play games and be cold stone lazy. But anyway, live this day as if it is your last. Because it may very well be. And if you got a lot of people around just sucking and sucking and sucking, your day is probably coming a lot sooner than most. I love you very much. Have a great day. This is Haywood Barber on the Haywood Barber Show. Tomorrow's show may or may not happen, and this is the week where I go up north to work on doing some mentoring and presentations and things like that. So it's hard to say what's going to happen. Well, on Saturday, Sunday I don't do a show, but what's going to happen early Monday and Tuesday, it's hard to say. Maybe Wednesday I will make it back to get the show done. I usually do, but I can't switch to it because I got a couple other things that I have to do in the studio that I have up there. Thank you very much. As you know, that I'm putting 5 years of my life on the line to be the best production radio host on the planet. I will not give up on that dream. I will do that dream. You know that I'm reinventing myself at 50 now. Then again in 60, 70, 80. I will reinvent myself again at 90. And I expect to expire somewhere right around 111. So I expect to just gallivant around the world at from 90 to 111, 21 years. But I believe that you should always, every 10 to 20 years, reinvent yourself. Make yourself a whole new, the body changes itself completely every 7 years. Completely, all new cells, all new skin, everything. Obviously, you keep the same shape. Come on now. But on a serious note, get all that there is in life, and don't let your kids sucker you into letting them be lazy, and don't give them excuses. And nowadays, with everybody being labeled this HDD, ADD, and SD, and all these other D's and all that kind of stuff, everybody gets comfortable with saying, well, he can't really do, she can't really do. Well, Einstein was no mathematician all through high school. He was actually failing in many of his grades, and he became a genius because nobody gave him the excuse to sit there. And a lot of times, we as parents, especially middle class parents, we have a tendency to want our children to have a lot more than our parents did, and then what we did to get there, and then we let them be lazy and then let them fall into these trap zones. And now I'm hearing about all these the poor families where these kids get $700 for acting out and getting labeled, and then that, what kind of box that put the child in. And then the God knows, please don't tell me. I think this is what I was hearing. I kind of was in another room working on another project, and I heard the reporter say that there are parents that encourage their kids to act out so that they can get labeled this, and so they can get the $700. And look, I heard another story about a lady. This one I know personally, was getting to let the doctors operate on her back so she can get disability. That ain't nothing but what, 12, 13, 14, 1,800? What, $2,000 a month? And you're gonna let somebody work on your back? Oh my goodness, what is going on? So when I say don't give our kids a reason to be lazy, don't you be lazy. But anyway, no excuses. Let's rock and roll. Thank you very much. I love you. Have a great day, and don't let nobody stop you from having it. Nobody. Yeah, slow down, but keep it moving. Have a great day. Don't let nobody get in your way. Make it big. Love you.